Hello, everyone. I'm Joshua Miller, and welcome back to the Weekly Report, where every week we take a look back to help you move forward. Now, one quick note before we jump in this week: this will be our last Weekly Report of 2020. With the Christmas and New Year's holidays fast approaching, our team here will be taking the final two Wednesdays off from the Weekly Report production. But don't worry, we'll be back at it starting Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. Now, let's get to the report. This week in job board searches and clicks. In truck driver searches, we saw an uptick of 2% week over week, a drop of 14% month over month, and an increase of 67% year over year. Truck driver postings dropped 6% week over week, rose 16% month over month, and fell 36% year over year. Now, one thing to note in this is the postings for last week was split depending on driver experience. Inexperienced and trainee truck driver postings increased 25% week over week, while clicks on experienced driver postings fell by 16% week over week. This would seem to indicate to us that the intent for experienced drivers has decreased while those looking to get into trucking or just starting out is actually increasing. This week in freight, spot volumes decline following a post-Thanksgiving surge. Spot load posting volume decreased by 4.4%. Higher flatbed loading, which was up 6% week over week, helped to offset the double-digit declines in dry van and refrigerated. While spot rates fell 4 cents week over week, they are still up 27% year over year. The largest drop occurred in refrigerated as rates dropped by nearly 22 cents, which also happens to be the biggest decline since April, while truck postings only dipped slightly by 0.5% week over week. And that brings us to our final story of the week for 2020. As carriers begin preparing for 2021, Class 8 truck orders have exploded. The Class 8 orders for December 2020 hit the third highest monthly target ever at 52,600. Orders were up 31% month over month and almost 3 times as high as the levels we saw in November of 2019. For the past 12 months, Class 8 orders now stand at 250,000 units. And of that 250,000 units, over 20% of the new Class 8 orders came in the last month alone. This large volume reflects large fleets placing orders for the entirety of 2021 as they expect build slots to be in short supply over the next year. This large volume would also seem to suggest that fleets' confidence remains strong as we head into the new year. Consumer-oriented freight continues to remain strong, and industrial freight is expected to improve. And that does it for our weekly report. Now, don't forget, this is our last weekly report for the year, but we will be back first Wednesday of January. Until then, from all of us here at Randall Reilly and our weekly report, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you next time.